Hello traders, this is Ad Zeros. Hope you are doing great. Today I had a couple of trades, but this was really a tough day. So let me quickly walk you through my process by starting with the SPY. So my thesis was today that when I came in the morning, I thought that the SPY is not going to break down in the morning support area. And this is what I was looking to see, an upside move. And first trade I had in the GME. As you know, the GME was a gapping up stock and a pre-market gapper list. And I want to show you first the 1 minute and 5 minutes so you can understand what I was thinking. So if you see here, the pre-market is make the new high, came down and holded the support, and the moment it holded the support and made the bull flag, I went long here. I was in the 1 minute, I was almost 2.5 points in, but I was looking for a bit more. It came down quickly. When it moved back up, I added into my position. I was thinking this time it's going to move up, but then it's immediately rejected that area. And once it's rejected, initially my stop loss was here, but then I couldn't sustain that because of the addition, and I think I decided to bail it around 153 because I was thinking if it's going to break this level, then it's definitely going to go below that. And I think I was right, and luckily I bailed it out after when I saw, if you look at it here, after when I saw here a doji candle on a 5 minute candle. So that was the first trade, which was a losing trade. Then I went to trade Tesla. And as I mentioned in the 5 minute SPY that I don't expect SPY to break down. So when moment the SPY come around this in 10-15 level, and if you see here Tesla, uh, when it came here around 10-15, it already bounced once. I was expecting a bounce again. So when it bounced again here, I went long around 1059. I was hoping to move quickly, but it touched the 9 moving average, sold off very heavily, and once it sold heavily, I was thinking it's going to be false. And once it making the topping bottoming tail, I was happy. I added into my position to ride up, but the moment I see that it couldn't sustain, I closed my position around 155. When I see that the SPY is also selling off, I went short on 153 just for the scalp. I don't know, expecting a big move at this point because it's already moving that big. So I went long short under 153 and I bailed out around 150. So and 146. So this is the way I traded that. Other interesting trade I had is on KSS. So if you look at the KSS, it's really annoying. I was looking at it to see in the morning, it didn't give us anything to trade with. But then I saw that slowly it's trending down. And when it's trending down, I thought, okay, this is might gonna be a nice breakdown. So I shot it around under 47, and it's moving up and down, up and down. I didn't like it the way it is leaving the bottoming tail and not even touching the 4680, which was the prior support. I bailed out and closed the position around 4704, and I think I made the right decision the moment I bailed out. Look at this, it's just a one-sided move all the way to 4860. Unbelievable. So that's the way I bailed out. The next trade I had in PVD, I have three trades, and I will explain to you in a moment. So it was a very interesting trade if you will not see here. So so PD was really moving well on the. It's also very nicely moving up on the daily chart. And what I was thinking here when it break, if you look at this here, uh, it really nice big candle came down, consolidated. I went long around 55.60. But at the same time, what I noticed that SPY was also coming down, and then the KWEB, the Chinese ETF for internet, is also selling over the time. The moment I see that it is selling down, I immediately bail out at 55. So if you see here, if I go back to my first trade here, I went long and then immediately bail out at 55.57. But then once I see the KWEB coming down, SPY is coming down and is also losing support, I went short in, but not for a big move. I quickly scalp it just to cover previous loss, and I did it here. If you see 55.39, I bailed it out. But then at the time when I just walk you through about the KSS trade, I missed this ride on the PDD. So then I again notice the KPDD is making a nice bull flag on this side. I went long uh, around 56. When it made the 56 up, came down here, I went long. Saw that the KWB is also moving at the time up, and it moved up and then immediately sold off. And if you see the KWB, this candle, it was a very big candle and the 3 minute down. So when I thought, okay, it might be rejecting and it just might want to come down, so I closed my position around 56. If you see here, I went long 56.18 and I closed around 56.01 and 3. But that's not the case. It holded 56, came down and nicely holded 56. The moment it holded, I went long back again here and I ride it all the way up to here. I didn't expect this to be that quick move around the 58. I took everything off on 57, but I saw that it also moved another dollar here, so that's fine. Next trade I had on the Vivian. So Vivian was one of the very interesting trade, and if you see here on the daily, this was a clear resistance on the daily level around 50. You see here is 87, 88.35. So let me just look at here. So if you look at it here, this 88.35, which was the prior support, and I was thinking this is going to be a resistance. And if you see here, is 2 times it had a resistance. That was the resistance I was playing in. And what I noticed here, that the stock moved up a couple of times above this resistance, couldn't make the new high. It went back up again and then immediately sold off. The moment it made the bear flag, I went short in this position and I ride it all the way up to here. I was not expecting it's gonna be this breakdown, so I wanted to ride up to the 87 and I ride it up to the 87 if I see here. So my last partial was around 87.30, around this area. So this is the way I traded. Hope you've enjoyed it, and let me know, give your feedback, and if you like the recap, give me a thumbs up and let me know. I'm going to continue doing it, and if you have any questions about the strategy or about the recap, feel free to leave your comments and I will respond back to you.